For the fight fans joining us and the millions watching around the world. In the Red Korner.
Yes, ladies and gents, welcome back to In The Red Korner podcast with me, Ross. I hope everyone's well this evening. Hopefully there's no technical difficulties like I had last night and it all goes smooth sailing. But tonight I've got on Mr. the one and only David Round, the gangster Prince of Wales himself. It's been a while since he's been out fighting. We were just talking off camera there. You know, it's been nearly a year, but he's got some big fight news coming up for next year that he can't release yet. But honestly, you're not going to miss it when it does get released. But making his third appearance in the Red Korner, David, one more round. Yes, my man.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. Always good to be on here with you, you know.
Good man. Good man. Thanks very much. You're going to make me blush. Yeah, so you've been inactive. You know, you had a slow 2023.
Yeah. Obviously knocking out Brazier. Waiting for a fight to come up, which didn't. I was meant to go to Miami. Obviously, with contract issues with the other guy. So yeah, I've been out. I've been on the sidelines. You know, I'm done anything. I haven't even been training.
Have you not?
No, I tend to. If I'm going to fight, I won't just keep going to the gym. I'd rather I've got like 8 weeks to a fight and train then.
Yeah.
Rather than constantly just be in the gym and lose the love for it, I'd rather have an 8 week of smash it and then not do anything.
Yeah. Have you been keeping an eye on the BKFC though? You've been watching the shows?
Yeah. We watched every show. I missed the last one, last week's one. I missed it live. I've watched some of the fights back. But yeah, I've kept on top of it. I've been keeping my eye out on the division, seeing who's doing well. There were some good fights, especially on the UK card. There were some good wins from guys.
Yeah. Big shout out to Rick Doherty in the comments there. Big supporter of the channel. I appreciate everything he does. He's saying, where's your hit list, David? Any new names on the hit list? So anyone that you've seen
Well, I've had to change it because obviously, you know, a couple of boys have lost and Terry's finished, so he was crossed off anyway. Danny's always going to be on there. I will make a new one because it looks like Danny Mitchell wants to go at some point next year, which I think would be a great fight. I did message him and say I wouldn't mind the winner of him and John. And in an interview he did the other day, he said that's a potential fight for us next year.
Yeah, class. That would be a great fight. I mean, obviously, you both got an MMA background. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference when it's bare knuckle boxing, but you know, he put on a great performance against John. He really did for his bare knuckle debut for the BKFC.
Yeah, he was very clinical, and like Danny said, he's surprised we've never fought before because we've been active together for the last 15 years, same weight class. And just never matched up, fought on the same shows, both fought on Bama years ago, and we're never matched, which just surprised me, but it could happen next year at some point. Yeah,
fingers crossed, mate. Yeah. What else did you think? Who else stood out to you on the Leeds card?
Connor Cook looked really good against Nathan. That wasn't the Nathan I fought, but that's not taking anything away from Connor. Connor looked really good. I think he's going to be a bit of a force in the division.
I think so as well. I totally agree with you, Connor. I mean, interviewed him after the fight and things, and he's saying, you know, he'd like a gold belt and things. Yeah. I don't know if it's maybe a little too early for him. You know, he's 2-0 in the BKFC now. I understand what he was saying. That you know, Danny got the shot after a couple of fights and things like that. But the biggest thing is, sorry, mate, go on.
You're 2-0. A next win is definitely a title fight for him. You know, he wins his next fight, he's definitely looking at a title shot, especially a UK one.
Yeah, definitely. And hopefully there's going to be more and more of these UK belts coming out as well, 2024.
Yeah, I think this should be, you know, it's like a stepping stone for guys from the UK to get over to the America card, you know. Obviously that was meant to happen with Danny and it hasn't now. obviously, whoever Danny fights next, I think we'll have the chance to go over there.
Yeah, I'd say so. Whenever he makes his comeback and things like that.
Yeah.
Yourself, though, how active are you looking at being in 2024?
I want to fight. I want to fight in the first UK card, which I'm assuming will be March, April time, like last year. Obviously, get a win on that, and then the next one is going to be America. That's my plan is to fight and win in the UK, and then to fight over into America on the next one.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Hope it all works out for you.
That's the plan.
Obviously, we've got the first UK world champion as well now in Mick Terrell, the UK heavyweight.
Yeah, that's great for UK guys and great for what Baker's done over here with him and promoting him over to go over there and do it.
Yeah, and hopefully, like we were saying before as well, I think Rico Franco, he should be next in line for a title shot somewhere very, very soon.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that you could put in there at his weight, or you could put him against other than for the belt.
Yeah, he deserves it. He had a really busy year. I think was it 3 times he was out this year?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. But is this the kind of longest time in your career that you've kind of sat inactive then?
I took a year out about 5, 6 years ago. Went from MMA and then started went to K1 for a bit. I think I had about 9-10 months out then, but I was playing rugby at the time. But this is the longest I've been inactive for a while.
Yeah. Are you missing it though?
No. Yeah, I am, and I'm not. Obviously, I've been stuck into work for all this year, which has taken my mind away from it. But work slowed down a bit now on the refinery that I'm on. So next year I can look at fighting a bit more regular until probably the end of next year when it gets a bit busier in work.
Yeah. I had you put a post out on your Instagram, on your Facebook, sorry. Asking people to vote for the favourite fighters and things like that. You're currently number 1.
I am currently the most fucking wanted and liked fighter in the BKFC roster.
Absolutely. You've got a great character.
Fucking Saturday night now.
You've got a great character for the sport and things like that. How you present yourself and how you put yourself out there, and how active you are on your social medias and things like that. It's something that I've been talking to people at the BKFC about, trying to push your character forward. And it's not, not that it's WWF or anything like that. I was talking to Conatini about this on my podcast last week, and what people need to do to get themselves out there. Have you got any advice for any of these like prospects that are up and coming of what they can do to build themselves up?
Just be as natural as you can, but also have something about I've got this gangster Prince of Wales thing. I'm not a fucking gangster, man. I'm from fucking Wales. I'm from a little town in Pembrokeshire, but it works for me, and it's worked really well. Fucking. I've said it for the last 2 years. We're at this stage of bare knuckle now, like the UFC was when it first started. You've got characters like the Iceman, like the Natural Randy Cole, like Tim, where you've now got characters, which is what is going to be great for the sport for this. And in the next 5-10 years, you're not going to have those characters. You're going to have sportmen, which the UFC has gone to now.
Yeah.
Show at the end of the day. Yes, people love the fighting, but you still have to have a show with it.
What's Rick saying there? I remember him pulling his gum shield out and giving Nathan Owens a free shot when he. Yeah, that was brilliant. I've got a little clip on the intro, the picture of you there.
That went viral. Stuff like that comes natural to me. I don't go out and think, right, I'm going to pull my gum shield out and do this, because it's stuff I do in a fight. I don't think of doing. It's just stuff I will do.
Yeah.
I think if you try and force doing stuff like that, you'll get caught or you'll make mistakes. If you try to showboat too much or it doesn't come naturally to showboat you, that's when you'll get banged.
Yeah, definitely. There seemed to be a guy, a Welsh lad at the Prospect Show. There was a video going around. I can't remember what his name is now. Hop. he's a Welsh kid anyways, but he looks he's 2-0 in the BK, 2-0 in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
But I know Wales is bigger than what we all think, but I just wondered if you knew him.
Do you know fucking John from fucking Carmarthen? Like, no, mate, that's still 100 odd man. But that's what people think. Wales like, oh yeah, I worked with some guy from Rill. I'm like, mate, Rill's 4 hours from me. Wales is a village, is a country.
But in the bare knuckle community, I thought you might have crossed paths or.
If you, I probably know his name. If you knew it, but no.
I can find it out. But big shout out to Donnybrook Company, and they've got some merch of yours as well out there, haven't they?
Yeah, they've made a T-shirt for me that people are ordering. It's just it's from the pictures of me after a win when I won at Wembley.
Yeah,
they're great guys.
The one where you're leaning back and screaming.
Yeah, great guys.
I'm just looking for this kid's name now. They're
the one that have they've sort of pushed this voting thing for me as well. They put my name on it.
Rick's got the shirt. He's a big, massive supporter of the BKFC and all the lads. He's a really, really nice guy. I forgot to tell him I've made a new one. Oh, there you go. Exclusive, everyone, from Donnybrook Company. Yeah, guys, check it out. Go over to their Instagram and follow the links on the page to the website. Because it's quality gear, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, he does. He does some good quality stuff, and he does some wicked posters and stuff like that. And he does a lot of promotion for the BKFC and for fighters. He's a great guy.
Yeah, his posters are brilliant. I always wish that I'd got the first Newcastle card. It was Mick Tyrrell versus Panda Banks. He'd made a poster of that, and I always wished that I'd got that, but I think it was sold out. Yeah,
well, they are Dolly Brooks. See if you can get a Rosser poster.
Joseph Happ is the kid's name.
No, sorry, not. I don't know.
It looks exciting. It did have a bit of a reminder of yourself.
Yeah, that's cool. Wicked.
Yeah. As you're saying there, I mean, one of your nicknames is. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate that. You did say, you're the gangster Prince of Wales. You come from, a small village in Wales, but
yeah,
I was, I've had a question in from someone as well to ask you, which is, it's from the one and only James Lights Out Lily. Ask him if why he refers to himself as the gangster Prince of Wales when his DNA heritage came back and said he was English.
Fuck. Well, let's say, right? Prince of Wales was English. Prince Charles is English. The Prince Prince William. He's fucking English. I'll always Wales when I was born in England or fucking Ireland or fucking Samoa.
So have you done a DNA test? Is that right?
No, I was born in Portsmouth. I was born in Portsmouth.
Oh, all right, okay.
There's Donnybrook t-shirts.
Hold on a second, I'll take that down. Yeah, brilliant then. Brilliant. Yeah, like I say, go over to Donnybrook. You can find him on Instagram.
Yeah.
And follow links.
Like I say, he's great. They started nowhere. They were like, look, we'll do a t-shirt for you and get some posters done for you, and they everything of mine they're sharing and stuff like that. So they get me out there as well, which is great. It's great for him.
Yeah, he's been really helpful to me as well, to be fair. He shares all my stuff that I put on Instagram, and I appreciate it. Hashtag Clan Donnybrook.
Yeah.
So is there much going on for you next year? Obviously, when are you looking at being out? Sorry, I took you down there.
The first UK card I'm looking to be on. I'm assuming it's going to be. I thought it'd be up north or something like that. That's the first one I'll be looking at, which will be hopefully March, April time. And then obviously try to get out to the States in the summer and try and get one the end of the year. So that'll be 3. That'll take me up to 96 pro fights and then 4 more in the year or 2 after. and I'll be 100 and I'll be done.
Yeah. So you're on 93 now, 7 away from 100 fights. You know, what a career.
Obviously over different disciplines, boxing, K1, MMA, bare knuckle, kickboxing. So yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a nice number to get to as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think many have got that far, or will get that far in their careers, especially with the weight classes I've done. I've done five MMA weight classes with 5 wins at weight classes. So yeah, that's my plan, is to get to 100.
Yeah.
And I've just had a year out, so I've basically got another year in me. So I was going to finish 100 fights or 40, so I can go to 41 now.
Well, Mick Terrell's doing it for all the 40-year-olds out there. He's just won the belt at 40 years old. So
yes, I think with bare knuckle, the older you are in sport, and if you've had a fighting career before it, you're a lot better. I don't think it's a sport you can really get into at, say, 2021 being at your first sport. It's not it's so you go from boxing or go from MMA into bare knuckle. I don't think you start bare knuckle.
Yeah, I think I was just about to say that, maturity is a huge advantage in bare knuckle.
Oh God, yeah.
It is, and having, like you say, fighting in a different discipline, Thai boxing, MMA, whatever it is, and then coming over to bare knuckle to learn that as a new skill. But that's got that, it's a new combat sport in itself, and everyone's still kind of learning it themselves now, aren't they?
Yeah, it is. It's a sport itself, but it's not something you can. There's not bare knuckle gyms or bare knuckle courses, or it's. I think you're either bare knuckle fighter or you're not. And it'll help. Obviously, coming from a boxing background, it'll help. With an MMA background, will help. I think you need to be on. You need to have done a different discipline first before starting it.
Yeah. I think boxers struggle coming over straight away. I think the MMA guys, it's more suited to their striking, the clinch game as well. And even the Thai boxers have got a good clinch game too.
Yeah, Thai boxers used to clinching, and MMA guys are. You've seen it with a lot of boxers coming over. They're not as comfortable as they are in a boxing ring. You're getting hit bare knuckle rather than with a 10-ounce glove on.
Yeah, it's, the distances are different and stuff as well, aren't they? It's
everything's different.
The clinch takes getting used to for them. It does. I mean, you watch some of the fights in the UK, and some of the guys don't even try and clinch. They just try and
box
and box.
Yeah.
But it should be. It's an underutilized tool in the sport that you can use. And
there's a lot of damage can be caused in the clinch. That's where you can open your cuts up and.
Yeah, you can do a lot of damage in it.
And you score your points there. If you work in the clinch, you score a lot of points there.
Yeah, I think Matty Hodgson proved that against Mason Shaw, which was a great win for Matty. Both really well experienced fighters. Matty caught him in the clinch a few times, a little short uppercuts, and managed to put him away.
Yeah, like I said, the little shots in the clinch, they don't look like they hit, but they will take it out of you. And especially with somebody, if somebody cuts open a lot, you can get in there, get that clinch and work it. Little short shots will open the cut even more. The referee, doctor will stop it.
Yeah. I mean, you're saying about fighting the different weight classes and things. Are you still gonna come back at lightweight though? Still.
Light heavy. I'm gonna stick a light
heavy. Sorry.
The 82 to 84 kilo, whatever it is, or I can't remember what it is, but I'm going to stick at that weight. Cruiserweight is quite big for me. I'm not tall enough with it. I walk around at like 195 pounds, but that's only because I eat 8 times a day. As soon as I drop that to 3 or 4, I'll drop them. The weight drops off easy. So 185 pounds is perfect weight for me.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's good. I think, have you been watching did you watch the Prospect show in Liverpool or anything? Did you see much of that at all?
No, that was one of the ones that we missed. I will watch it back. I think 185 is the perfect weight category for everyone. You're fast and you're not too quick, and you can hit hard at 185.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see you out there again.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
Yeah, that's it was Crystal Palace the last one. As I said, I'm not sure where the BKFC have got their first show next year, but I'll be on it.
Yeah, I think it's still in the works. So
Yeah,
but it's good that fights are being made, and I think Matty Hodson had said he'd got an opponent last night on the Fuse. Big shout out, Lou.
No, wicked. Yeah, hello, Lou.
Yeah. So I mean, the fight that's booked for that, it's going to be massive as well.
So they're matching for it ready. So I assume the date will be set soon.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. You were the first person I'd done a podcast with.
Yeah,
you were the first. You were the first man, so I appreciate that. You set this ball rolling.
Yeah,
this is now number 86.
Is it?
And there's been some. I've had some great people on in between then and now. Like I say, I can't thank you enough for it.
Yes, yes, anytime. I said that. I said that when you asked me. I said, yeah, of course I would.
Yeah.
It's people like yourself and Lou, like Jeff over in Canada, that get the fighters out there and get people. People know who we are. Then they see us. I'm sitting in my on my dining room table and doing an interview with you. It's not what you see on the TV, not what you see in the gym or on the fights. This is me. It's where I live.
Yeah.
And it's great, you guys do it.
Yeah, I love it. I love speaking to the lads, and and everyone's different, but I've not came across a dickhead in the sport, which is brilliant.
Yeah,
everyone's nice and respectful. They've all got their own story and things like that.
Yeah.
So since that first podcast that I've done with you, the way I've been finishing my podcasts is with this question before we wrap this up. It's so why do you fight, and what does fighting mean to you?
I love fighting. I love the fact that you can go in there for 10 minutes with someone, and it's done at the end of it. It's it's not on the street where you've got the police involved, or it goes on for weeks and months after. I fought Nathan Owens last year. We've become very good friends since. I fought Terry twice. He doesn't speak to me anymore because I knocked him out. He doesn't answer my messages, but I still say we're friends. Like Ash Griffiths, after I beat him, we speak on WhatsApp. Everyone I fought, I've got on with afterwards.
Yeah, it's class. I like Terry. I like Terry a lot. I think a lot of Terry. It's a shame that he doesn't speak to you or reply to your messages, but I'm sure time will be a healer, and I'm sure he will one day.
Well, the reason he probably doesn't is because I message him, morning, cunt.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't reply. I did that the whole way, the whole build up to our fight. Every morning I message him, morning, cunt. Every morning for like 10 weeks. As soon as I knew the fight was on, I messaged him every morning, cunt. Cunt. And obviously, my next opponent will be exactly the same.
Yeah. I mean, is that a psychological game for you to play against your opponent, or is that just you being you?
That's just me being me, Yeah, obviously, it's a psychological thing as well, But yeah, it's just me being me. I messaged my friends it. I asked one of the boys earlier in a group message, can you go on the thing and vote for me for this fighter thing? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, I hope you fucking lose your leg to diabetes. I know, actually, I don't hope he does, but that's what I'm like.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, David, thank you very much for coming back in the Red Corner. I really appreciate it, mate. I can't wait to see you out there again next year. It's going to be an absolute banger. Yeah,
well, obviously, when BKFC can announce it, I will let you know as well what's going on and who it is. And obviously, everyone's going to be there. The tickets will be ready to go. And and it's going to be a big one. Yeah, well, when you're allowed to announce it, come back on and give us the exclusive on here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Perfect.
appreciate your time, my man. I'll let you go, and I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers, Ross. Thank you.
And go over to his Facebook and vote for him as well.
Yeah, get on it. Get on the BKFC Bare Knuckle page, wherever it is, and get voting. I'm like 12 votes ahead of that Kai Stewart. So I don't know when the poll ends, but at the minute I'm winning.
I've seen him replying 10 yes later on Facebook.
Yeah, somebody wrote someone more. It was on my memories like 10 years ago. I was like, oh yeah, mate, I'm going to be late for that. I was just still on.
I think I've seen that actually. I think yeah. Brilliant, mate. Appreciate it. I'll speak to you soon, David. Thanks very much.
Yeah, cheers, Ross. Thank you.
The gangster prince of England. Oh, sorry, Wales, everyone. There he is.
Look at them. They're massive.
Someone called the vet. Those swans are sick. See you later, mate.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
David Round, everyone. One of the best characters in the sport. He really is. A lot of time for him. And, I hope with these prospects and things like that coming through, I hope they take like a leaf out of his book and, be yourself, be who you are, maybe turn it up by 10 and put yourself out there, work your social medias. It's going to be, 2024 in the BKFC is not to be missed, believe me. I can't wait till things can get announced and it's going to be an absolute fucking hell of a year. And hopefully as the sport grows, In the Red Korner keeps growing as well. So jab that like button, jab the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. How good's that? Go over to Donnybrook as well. Like I say, you can get T-shirts, posters, and he does some great stuff. Check out his store and give him a like and subscribe as well. Or a follow, or whatever you kids are doing nowadays. Big shout out to Rick Doherty, big support of the channel. Appreciate you a lot, my man. And I'll be back on Sunday with a great guest. It's a world champion. Can you guess who it is? That's all I'll say. But you can find out on Instagram who it'll be on Saturday night. I'll drop it, so check that out. Right. Thanks very much for everyone for watching, and I'll see you all soon.
The fight fans joining us and the millions watching around the world.
In the Red Korner.